Hello, my name is Lena Moxon. I'm a certified life purpose and self-expression coach. I am your thought disruptor. I am here to support you in creating new ways of being so that you can leverage your time, your effort, your energy into not only manifesting the things that you desire, but to being an active co-creator in what is coming to you, through you, as you within all areas of your life. But specifically today, this conversation is going to relate to you, the woman in business. So let's dive in. What I have for you today is a conversation around the explosive success that is available to you. And I want to have a conversation that feels fast paced, that feels like it is an elevated way of being and an expansive energy, because I want to remind you that the pace at which you move will dictate the pace of your growth, the pace of your success, the pace of the momentum that you are building through what you are thinking, feeling, believing, and the way that you are taking action. It's important for me to support other women in having explosive success, because when you do that within your business, I know that the ripple effects that it creates will move into your family, will move into your community, and will move out into the world. We are women that have been positioned in this life, on this timeline, in this moment for a reason. And I think it is my purpose, it is my greatest passion to help women not only develop an awareness of their own magic and their necessity and who they are to be and what they must do in this lifetime, but to support women in taking that awareness and moving with conviction and certainty and clarity and sharing that in a way that is impactful. I know that the next level of your brilliance will be the next level of your contribution. And I know that contribution is the fast track to our fulfillment. This matters. So this isn't just about fast tracking our profitability. This is about having a conversation about how do we become women that are embodied by our own purpose, our passion, our power, so that we can live meaningful lives on this earth and leave our lasting impact in whatever we do. All right, I'm going to have to thank Dan Kennedy for this acronym right now. And I say it with tongue in cheek, but it cuts straight to the point today. So it serves me perfectly. Okay. The letters sprawled across my screen right now stand for you can't do business sitting on your ass. And I have so many women that come to me and they want support based on just my lived experience and my embodied wisdom for how we actually take an idea, how we build confidence, how we set up systems and structures so that we are actually running profitable businesses that work, that employ other people, that make a difference. They'll come to me and they'll say, like, Lena, it's just going really slowly, or I'm failing, or I just don't think I'm doing enough, or I don't know what to do. And the question becomes, are you trying to do your business? Are you trying to run your business? Are you trying to be a woman in business from your comfort or from your conviction? See, we can't do business sitting on our ass, the hoping, the desiring, the longing, the visioning, right? It serves a purpose, but we need to move quickly from that seat into the seat of the doer, the woman that takes intelligent action. And whether that means you have had to hire the support of a coach or a mentor or somebody that can move you faster, or whether that means you actually just have to sit within the seat of your own doing for longer and do the damn thing. Today, I want to open up a conversation with you that requires you to take a good look at yourself and ask, how much of what I am doing is actually creating the thought forms that I need to move me towards creation? Creation requires us to think in new ways and to do new things. If you want growth within your business, if you want to produce results that you are yet to see, it means that you need to not only be taking action, but taking action with a different level of conviction, with a different level of commitment, with a different level of follow through. So much of what I share and so much of what I teach isn't anything new. Sometimes women will say, yeah, I knew that, but I just wasn't doing it. And so I want to remind you today to stop pretending that you don't know and get really clear on what you are pretending not to know. And if you took full accountability and responsibility for everything that you already do know, and you decided to just double down on what you know how to do and do that consistently and do that with intention and do that with the kind of drive that actually would generate the results that you want to see within your business, would it mean that you would no longer say things are slow or things aren't working? Maybe it's you that needs the tune up, not your business. Your business is fine. The ideas are great. The systems are there. It's you that needs to get off your ass and actually do business. So today, what I have for you is a question that I'd like you to kind of like sit with, potentially journal with. If you're watching this live or even on replay, I recommend you use the comments below as a way to call yourself out and be witnessed in what you are bringing awareness to, and therefore what you are taking action on. So the statement or the question, I suppose, is when was the last time I ... Within our businesses, often we fall into the sticky trap of our comfort, and we contemplate as to why we aren't continuing to see growth or why we don't feel like it's going anywhere anytime fast when we're just doing the same things on repeat again and again and again. In order for our business to expand in a way that is exciting, that is innovative, that is allowing us to witness ourselves in creation of new things, we need to be doing the things that are remarkably uncomfortable. So the question is, when was the last time and I want you to think about all the things that actually terrify you. What are the things that are required of you that you keep putting off because they feel too uncomfortable? They make you too nervous or too wobbly, or you just don't feel like you're ready to do that yet. When was the last time What's the thing that you actually need to witness yourself doing within your business to move it forward? What's the scary thing? When was the last time you put yourself on a new edge and demanded that you take action from that place? For me, if I was going to answer that question, it's when was the last time I reached out to a new business with a sponsorship proposal for my podcast? Because I had reverse engineered away from that a while ago because I had some pretty unfortunate dealings with partnerships that just didn't really work well. And so I'm rebuilding the trust and faith that I have to be moved towards partnerships that are going to be mutually beneficial and supportive. When was the last time I actually made direct contact with a new business that could sponsor my podcast? Ooh, that's the thing for me. And I know the growth of my podcast and the way that I can monetize the podcast and then what I can do with that money within my business depends on me fulfilling the damn thing that I'm not doing when I answer this sentence. So think about it for yourself. When was the last time What's that new edge that you need to step on, take action from? What's the thing? Maybe you used to do it and you have stopped doing it and you realize, oh man, that's what I need to start, reinvigorating within myself and within my business. Or maybe you have reached your own ceiling and there's new levels to this shit and I need to bust through the ceiling that I'm hiding underneath right now. Awareness is 85% of the breakthrough. Once we have awareness around what it is we're hiding from, resisting, delaying, once we understand what it is and we can see our way of being, we understand the thought forms that are created, the action and behavior that is following that, then we can overcome that. We can work with that. What I'm ultimately asking is, are you an entrepreneurial thinker or are you guilty of occupational thinking? If I'm someone who has occupational thinking, it means that I follow a set system, a set guideline, a set process for the way that things should be done. An occupational thinker might look at a salary and think, yep, it takes a year to make this much money. But an entrepreneurial thinker says, okay, how can I work out how to make a year's salary in 1 month? They're looking for opportunities. They're looking at new ways. They're taking full responsibility for the way that they see the world and what's possible and what they are going to create. They don't just accept things as the way that they are. They look and they learn from others and they use modeling effectively, but they also know that they get to forge new ways for themselves. And they fully devote themselves to new ways of being that would create new experiences, new results, ultimately a whole new reality within their lives and within their business. So I encourage you today, as an entrepreneurial thinker, to remember that you are in the driver's seat. You get to take control. Doesn't matter what anybody else is doing in their lane, how long they're taking, how they're running their business, what they believe to be true for them. Remember to come back to self. Remember to think as the creative being that you are, with everything that you have been gifted and your own unique energetic blueprint. And to move forward with the kind of conviction and certainty that only you can verify. Nobody else can verify your magic and your unique new way of being for you. I talk a lot about being in connection to spirit. I talk a lot about being in connection to something greater that is moving us to devote ourselves to the understanding of our own purpose so that we can be ready to move. We're not using our business as another ego flex, as a way to feel good about ourselves. We're using our businesses as the vehicle to fulfill our life's purpose, to bring forward into the world the thing that we have been gifted with, the thing that only we can transmute. And this can be something really large that is going to make a huge impact in the world, or it could only impact your family. Right? Our impact, the ripple effects of the impact that we have through who we choose to be and the work we choose to do and what we activate through that, it will never truly be known or felt by us. We will never know just how powerful we have been. What we need to get clear for ourselves is that we have made moves worthy of creator, of source, of God, whoever you believe in, that has placed you in this life, in this time, and believes in you. You wouldn't be here if there wasn't a reason. You wouldn't be listening to me right now. This isn't a coincidence. This is a reminder to you that who you are to be and the work you are to do and what is to come through you, it matters. It matters. And I want you to be able to speak the necessity of your being and your work in such a way that you are moved each day to not only devote yourself to the understanding of your purpose, but to devote yourself to learning, how do I accelerate this process so that I can make incredible money to gift me and my family with the resources that they need in this life to continue showing up fully expressed, and so that I can make an impact in a way that matters. We need to be stretched, looking for business and life success. Sitting in what we have already experienced with what we already know will only get us as far as we have come today. So I encourage you to know that every time you doubt yourself or something feels uncertain or uncomfortable or wobbly, it's because you are moving into the future. And the future is unseen, it's unknown, it's unmet. Getting comfortable with those feelings and trusting your own innate inner knowing as you move forward allows you to continue to move with the momentum you have already built. We don't want you stopping and starting and stopping and starting. We just want you being moved. Okay? Why does this matter? Why does it matter so much? Because you matter. Because we are all fractals of the same being. Because my success and my fulfillment and my happiness and my abundance is just as important as yours. We reflect it back to each other. And when I see the unmet potential in you, I remember the unmet potential in me. And when I see myself motivate, inspire, delight, move you, I allow that to happen for me too. We all work together. We all work together. So my final 2 points today that I want to make is that your breakthrough in business, the thing that you should be doing this week, isn't always about learning something new. It's usually about new levels of implementation. Remember, right at the beginning, I said, what are you pretending not to know? And if you just reclaimed that and thought, yeah, I actually do know what to do here, I just need to double down, do it better, do it more, do it on repeat, what impact would that have within your business? The last thing I would like to gift you today is a new way to look at affirmations. And as we powerfully create our future, we should be using affirmations to support the thought forms that we are creating. Okay? Why affirmations? Well, our affirmations invite us to affirm. Affirmations is a term coined by Noah St. John, and it is extremely powerful in the work that we do to refine our own mindsets. Our affirmations invite us to affirm, why would that be real for me? And this guides us to take action. So let me give you an example. So the affirmation that I have chosen for myself this month and I'm sharing with you is, I believe I have the right to be fulfilled, abundant, and successful. That's my affirmation. The affirmation is simply asking, why would that be real for me? So you take whatever it is that you are affirming and you affirm it by asking, why would that be real for me? And you literally sit down and you journal why you believe that to be true for you. And if you can't come up with an answer that is deep, rooted in conviction and belief for your affirmation, well, then you aren't really affirming. You're just talking shit. Your affirmation needs to be affirmed with your own certainty, your own conviction, your own belief. You need to believe it to be real and believe it to be true. Because when you do, then you take action from that place. If this is the new belief and this is why I believe it, then what action is now available to me? And we take action based on the affirmation. We take action as that being, with those thoughts, with that energy, with that belief. And that's how we move forward. All right. I try to keep these to 15 minutes. I've gone just over 16, so not too bad. Today, please let this find you and remind you that it is all possible for you. What you are trying to create, the ideas that you have, those random thoughts that come to you, those moments of inspiration, they're not a coincidence, and they are gifted and given specifically to you because it's only you that can bring this forward. Witness yourself as a powerful woman that can take an idea from inception through inspiration and bring it into this world to make impact on you, on your family, on your community, on the world. All right, my loves. I hope this has found the person or people that it has needed to find today. I will see you next Monday for another business mindset tune-up. I love you. Have a beautiful day.